I'm Erik Estrada.
And I'm Edward Pevos for MLive.
And I'm Larry Wilcox.
So we have John and Ponch. This is great. CHiPs, they're in town for FantastiCon, and we're catching up with these guys. This is like almost 50 years since the show aired, because I was born the year the show came out in 77.
77, right.
This is great. And I was telling, I was about to say John, I was telling Larry, I watched the show as a kid. In syndication, though, it was weird, like in late 80s, so obviously I didn't watch it as a kid in the 70s, because I was, a baby. And now I started watching it. It's on Amazon Prime for free, and I have such a new appreciation. The stunt work on that show was so good. Just driving on the highways, the streets, the crashes. Yeah. Can you talk about some of the stunt work on that show? It's really well done.
Yeah, well, we had like super talented stunt people. A lot of people started their careers as stunt guys on that show because we had so much to do on the street with the chases, the crashes, and the rollovers of cars. And it was great. I mean, it was great. And everything was rehearsed and it was choreographed.
Oh.
It wasn't, AI or any of this stuff. It was absolutely was great. It was great stuff. It was great to watch. Every time I knew they were going to blow something up or crash it or smash it, I would sit on top of the motorhome and just watch it.
Sure.
It was
great.
great.
And there were a lot of explosions and crashes and one thing on that show too that was really cool, just tons of guest stars. Everybody from like Tracy Gold as a little kid, from Growing Pains, just some like Phyllis Diller and Sonny Bono, just tons of guests. Is there anybody that stood out that maybe you were starstruck about, or maybe that was early in their career that you remember working with and they had one episode, things like that? Anybody?
Well, the fun stuff was watching and seeing the people that I watched on TV as a kid. Steve Allen, Jane Meadows, Sid Caesar. We've had them all. We've had all of them. Ed McMahon.
Oh yeah,
a lot of fun people that we watched as kids. I watched in black and white TV in New York as a kid.
And Bruce Jenner.
Bruce Jenner,
yeah.
Yeah, they replaced me for 7 weeks because I had a contractual trip with that. And for my net profits, I own 50% of the show, and I wanted to get it. And the reason they settled with me, but that I walked off the set, I quit for 7 episodes, and they replaced me with Bruce. Bruce is a sweet guy. Well, when I knew him back then, but it didn't work out, and they came back, settled with me, and I went back to work.
Interesting things behind the scenes you don't know about.
Oh yeah, a lot of stuff.
It's kind of cool.
I got a lot of stuff I could tell you, but I won't right now.
The show went for 6 seasons, and one thing that stood out to me that you don't see on a lot of cop shows, so you guys had a lot of chase scenes, like you finally caught up to the guys. You never pulled your guns that I'm on season 4. I don't think either of you ever pulled a gun on anybody yet.
No.
And that was interesting to me because nowadays it's all about shootouts and there's, it's almost like comic book violence, but it's not.
Well, there's no more respect. The show was about teaching young children and people. It was a family hour show, 8 o'clock Sunday night after Disney. And we took over the old Bonanza time slot. And we never drew our guns. It was the new Western, but instead of horses, we had motorcycles. And we wanted to just exhibit that children could approach a man in uniform and not feel threatened and all this. And that's the kind of show that we had. So we never did draw our guns. No, you're correct. Today, it's a little different. There's no respect.
What's that one movie we did where you were shot me?
Well, that was a loaded weapon.
Loaded weapon.
We did a day's guest spot on that. But when we did CHiPs 99, which you can look for, it's a 2-hour, after 22 years, we did a 2-hour CHiPs 99 episode movie, and we did draw our guns in that one because we were in the 90s.
Yeah.
Things change.
Interesting. Do you guys, either one of you, own a motorcycle?
I did. I owned, 5 or 6 of them, but I got rid of them, and then as I was talking to someone out in the hall earlier, they asked me to ride in a parade recently, so I had to go borrow a police motorcycle from a policeman And my wife says, you know, you haven't ridden in a long time. You sure you want to ride in that parade? You might make an ass of yourself.
Oh my gosh.
So I went and practiced, and it was fine, you know. But,
Like riding a bike, literally.
yeah, and Eric and I have electric bikes, so
Okay.
we can ride our electric bikes if we want, right?
Do either of you have any props from the show? Your uniforms, badges, anything like that?
Oh, yeah, I've got one of the CHiPs bikes.
Oh,
The Teamsters gave me as a gift after 6 years. They said, we want to give you a gift. I said, you don't got to give me anything. We're all here for that paycheck. We all had the same thing in common, right?
Yeah.
So he said, no, you know, we're really grateful because whenever we had changed the caterers, you'd always take the fight to the front office. If we wanted the Christmas week off, you'd take it and then we'd get it. We wanted the day after Thanksgiving off instead of coming back to work, we'd get it. And you would we want to give you a gift. I said, well, you don't have to. He says, you don't understand. We all got new Muncie,
The transportation
captain says to me, listen, you don't understand. We want to give you a gift because we all have new houses, 6 years, right? We all have new houses, new cars, new boats, new jet skis, new wives. We want to give you something. I said, well, give me one of the bikes. And they
oh wow.
They brought it up and I got it in my guest house.
That's
Next to
amazing.
my pool table.
All right. Well, John and Podge, this is great. Thank you. Or John and Podge, Larry and Eric. This is great. Thank you guys so much. There'll be a FantastiCon. I'll put all that information. And thank you guys so much
Hey,
for
thank you.
hanging out.
Thank you.